I'm Chris, this is the Old Geezer's Diary. I'm at the port of Great Yarmouth where we're looking, or I'm looking today, at wind turbines. You can see behind me wind turbine blades. They're immense things. There are tens and hundreds and thousands of them out there stuck in the seabed, and sooner or later they're going to go out of use. And what will we be left with then? Great Yarmouth has become one of the real centres of the offshore wind industry. It's currently got a huge storage area full of turbine wings. You can see them from here behind me, and they've got stacks of them in here. I'm just going to walk along the length of one just to give you an idea of how immense they are, because these things are huge. I don't know whether you agree with me, you may not, and you probably don't, but I'm not hugely impressed with the offshore wind industry. I think it's an interesting response to our current power generation problems, but I'm not sure it's a response that really is going to work in the long term. I'll tell you for why. Because I don't know what the lifespan of these devices is and these machines, but I tend to think it's probably not going to be that long. I think probably, I don't know, 15, 20 years, 10 years maybe, I don't know. But I'm not even convinced that the need is going to be that long. I'm fairly convinced that one of these days we will decide to start using more nuclear or more different power sources in more different ways, and maybe the need for wind turbine generation. There you go, you can see behind me just how vast these turbine blades are. Whether that's just essentially been kind of a knee-jerk reaction to our power needs. I'm more concerned in the long term with what we're doing to the sea. We're really littering the sea, and I think the truth is that the sea is one of our last, well no, it really is one of our last natural environments where there is nothing that humanity has done up until now, apart from maybe oil rigs. There aren't that many of those, but wind turbines, there are thousands of the bloody things, and when they eventually go out of business, are we going to have the resources to remove the rotten stumps that have been essentially taken away by the weather conditions at sea? These things will eventually go rotten and become, you know, wreckage, for want of a better phrase. And are we just going to be left with those sticking out above the sea? The sea is the last of our natural environments. We owe it to ourselves to preserve our world as well as we can, and I'm not convinced that sticking wind turbines into the seabed is actually the way to do that. Okay, I'm Chris, this is the Old Geezer's Diary.